Hi everyone, my name's Kate and I am a physiotherapist and I'm also a coach at Spectacle Blue Circus Studios. Today we're going to start working on the pull-up foundation series. We use pull-ups in so many aspects of aerial dance and there's so many different forms of pull-ups. You can have your hands close together, far apart, but in this pull-up series we're going to focus on hands just a little bit further than shoulder width apart. When we do our pull-ups, lots of different muscles will come on around the shoulder girdle as well as in our back. As you change your hand position, different muscles are going to preferentially work harder than others. And the ones that we're really going to focus on, like I mentioned, were the ones with your hands just a little bit wider than shoulder apart. That way, we're going to get more focus on the muscles on the back, so the latissimus dorsi and your teres major, and less focus on the biceps. While it's important to train all of them, we really want to focus on getting some of those back muscles bigger just because they have such a capacity to do work. So what we'll do is we'll take a closer look at some of those muscles. So the muscles that we are going to focus on in the pull-up are going to be the trapezius muscle and your latissimus dorsi with its little helper friend teres major. Why we want to focus on trapezius is it is a muscle that helps control your scapula and its position. If this muscle isn't working as hard as it could, that means there's going to be extra strain on the rotator cuff muscles, those small muscles that are in your shoulder, which can predispose someone to injury. So we want to train everyone on how to use these trapezius muscles so that they can reduce their risk of injury. The trapezius muscle is a kite-shaped muscle, so you can think of it starting almost right at the top of the neck there, coming here and then coming down. Again on this side, that nice big kite muscle. The trapezius muscle has three different orientations to its muscle fibers. So you get some that run up, you get some that run in towards the middle of the spine, and then some that run down. Because it has the three different muscle fibers, it'll do three different things. The first one is shoulder shrugging, kind of like you're not sure of something. Then shoulder retraction, so where you pull your shoulder blades together and then relax. And shoulder depression. This one's often the hardest to find, but it's a feeling of bringing your shoulder blade down towards the opposite pocket. The next muscle we want to focus on is the latissimus dorsi, and I mentioned it before, that little helper friend, your teres major. So our latissimus dorsi, I'm just going to lift your arm here, connects from underneath the arm here and comes all the way down. It's those big wing muscles. Again, from here, coming all the way down through her back. Teres major, relax your arm for me, it's kind of just right underneath here. It does the same actions as your latissimus dorsi, but it's much smaller. The reason why we want to try and build up these muscles is it takes up a huge amount of space. It's a big muscle. It has the ability to do a lot of work. If you can build these muscles, it's going to help your endurance. So this muscle, your latissimus dorsi, does three actions. So the first action it does is adduction, or a bringing down of the arm. I'm going to get Keelan to push her arm down to her side, and you can see that muscle engagement through her back there. Okay, we're going to bring it down. The next action it does is extension. So there's lots of different muscles around your shoulder, like your triceps, that help with your extension. But as she pushes back into my hand, you can also see that engagement. The last motion it's going to help with is internal rotation of the shoulder. So a motion of bringing her hand to her stomach. Go ahead and bring your hand to your stomach. And again, you can see it firing.
Thanks for joining us today, and I hope you got something out of today's teacher content tip. If you're looking for some of our other tips, you can head to our website at www.spectacleblue.ca. Click on the link for teacher training. All the videos are there at the bottom for you. Stay connected with us. You can subscribe to our newsletter at www.spectacleblue.ca. You'll get these weekly videos sent directly to your inbox. Go to YouTube and subscribe to our channel. We are Spectacle Blue. Follow us on Facebook at Spectacle Blue Studios or on Instagram at Spectacle Blue. And if you want to know more about growing or starting your very own aerial program at your studio, I'd love to help you. Just contact me at info@spectacleblue.ca. Thanks. Bye for now.